What up, humans? Kurumi here, and welcome to the Mobile Legends Bootcamp. In this video, we are going to talk about the mage hero, Zhask. Zhask has a good set of summoning, area of effect, crowd control, and buff skills. Our Planes Dominator, Zhask, is a mage hero. I consider Zhask as a good mage for objective pushing, since his first skill will aid you on pushing turrets. Not only that, his ultimate skill really saves you from dying in team fights. He is a pretty unusual hero since he has 4 active skills, instead of the usual 3. Now, let me share some tips and tricks on how to use Zhask based on my experience. We also have some clips from our match with the former top 1 global Zhask master, to better show you how to use Zhask the master way. I will also teach you some combos and techniques on the latter part of this bootcamp. But before that, let me explain his skills one by one for further understanding. Zhask's passive, Decimation, lets Zhask and his nightmaric spawn to both explode upon Zhask's death. This will deal a certain amount of true damage based on his total magic power to enemies nearby. Zhask's first skill, Nightmaric Spawn, lets Zhask summon a Nightmaric Spawn that automatically attack nearby enemies, in a designated location. The Nightmaric Spawn cannot move but will attack enemies nearby. Every 2 basic attacks of the Nightmaric Spawn will cause it to launch Death Ray at a target. Enemies hit by the Death Ray continuously for a short time will have their movement speed reduced. The Nightmaric Spawn enjoys 70% of Zhask's attributes. If Zhask is too far away from the Nightmaric Spawn, it will disappear and nowhere to be found. The Nightmaric Spawn has health points and can be destroyed by enemies. Zhask's second skill, Mind Eater, lets Zhask fires a penetrating mental missile in a specified direction that deals magic damage to enemies along the path. When Nightmaric Spawn is available, it will also cast Mind Eater along with you. If Zhask and the spawn hits the same target with this skill, the enemy will be stunned for a short time. This skill is boosted when Zhask uses his ultimate skill. We will explain and show you the fusion enhanced effects when we tackle on his ultimate skill. Zhask's third skill, Hive Clones, lets Zhask release Nightmaric clones in the specified direction in a straight line. When the clones hit an enemy, it will explode and deal a certain amount of magic damage and reduces their movement speed. This lasts for a short period. If the clones doesn't hit an enemy, it will be burrowed in the ground, but it is still visible. Enemies stepping on the clones will receive magic damage and will also be slowed. This skill is boosted when Zhask uses his ultimate skill. We will explain and show you the fusion enhanced effects when we tackle on his ultimate skill. Zhask's ultimate skill, Dominator's Descent, lets Zhask enhance the power of Nightmaric Spawn, increasing all its attributes. Take note that you can cast this even without the Nightmaric Spawn in the battlefield. When using this skill with the Nightmaric Spawn in the battlefield, the Nightmaric Spawn will be buffed, making it larger in size. Not only that, Zhask also rides inside the Nightmaric Spawn, making him to be untargetable by enemies. When using this skill without the Nightmaric Spawn in the battlefield, the Nightmaric Spawn will be summoned and fuse with you on your spot. While riding the spawn, Zhask can cast his first, second, and third skill. Using his first skill can make the spawn respawn to the designated area. His second skill is now enhanced by fusion, making it shoot a stronger mental missile. Enemies hit with this mental missile will also be stunned. His third skill is also enhanced by fusion. Casting it will release several swarm of clones. Clicking on the ultimate skill button again will let Zhask get off the nightmaric spawn. The nightmaric spawn is still enhanced even if Zhask gets off, as long as the duration of his ultimate skill is still ongoing. When the nightmaric spawn is destroyed, Zhask will automatically get off. Lastly, take note that using his ultimate will reset the cooldown of all his skills. There are so many items that you can buy for Zhask. You can focus on items that grants magic attack, magic penetration, or items that gives you attack speed. For me, I choose to buy items that grants magic attack and attack speed to Zhask. As for starting item, you can consider buying Demon Shoes. Demon Shoes grants mana regeneration and movement speed. Its unique passive regenerates your mana upon eliminating minions. It also regenerates your mana upon killing an enemy hero or assisting an ally. You might want to consider Feather of Heaven. This item grants you magic power, attack speed and movement speed. Its unique passive will make your basic attacks deal additional magic damage, based on your magic attack. You can consider buying Holy Crystal. This item grants a huge amount of magic power. Its unique passive increases your magic attack by a percentage. The percentage scales with your level. Another magic item to consider is Genius Wand. This item grants magic power and movement speed. Its unique attribute grants 15 magic penetration. Its unique passive reduces targets' magic defense when you deal damage to them. The reduced magic defense scales with your level. This effect lasts for 2 seconds. This effect stacks up to 3 times. An alternate for the Genius Wand is a Divine Glaive. This item grants magic power. Its unique effect grants a certain percentage of magic penetration on your skills. In addition, its unique passive grants extra magic penetration when your HP is above a certain amount. You can consider buying Winter Truncheon. This item gives you magic power, physical defense, and health points. Its unique passive grants you a clickable skill, Frozen. Upon clicking, your hero becomes frozen. Your hero can't do anything but will be immune to all damage and debuff. This effect lasts for 2 seconds. Lastly, you can consider Blood Wings. This grants you magic power and health points. Its unique passive adds health points for every points of magic power added to your hero. The additional health points can help you survive in team fights. The item build for Zhask really depends on the enemy's lineup. So make sure to read each item's description so you can adapt in-game. One of the best spells to be used on Zhask is Inspire. This spell increases your attack speed for a short period of time. This lasts for a few seconds. This spell is also applicable for your Nightmaric Spawn and ultimate skill. Just make sure to use Inspire right before using your ultimate skill. You can also consider Sprint. This can really help you run from danger or chase enemies. In my opinion, the best emblem set to be used is the Custom Mage Emblem set. Custom Mage Emblem could provide extra stats according to your needs as a magic damager. Set agility to its max level because it can give you additional movement speed. Higher movement speed means higher chance to chase enemies or escape death. Setting observation to max level will provide additional magic penetration on your skills. Higher magic penetration deals more magic damage to enemies. That means your skills will be more explosive. Get Mystery Shop to have a 10% discount on all your item purchases. This will let you build items as soon as possible because of the discount. For me, it's one of the best thing to get since you can strengthen yourself with items faster. Set first skill to max level first. Prioritizing this makes the Nightmaric Spawn stronger. That means your spawn can reach full potential as soon as possible. Prioritize third skill next. since this is what you need in team fights. When using your ultimate, your third skill releases lots of clones, so it's better to have its damage at maximum as possible. Prioritize second skill less since first and third skill is what you need more. Always upgrade his ultimate skill when available for upgrading. Zhask's passive is considered your last blow to the enemies. With the true damage to enemies near your body that will explode. You can bring your enemies with you in the afterlife. This can make you feel that your death is not for naught. Zhask's first skill can aid you in pushing turrets. Take note that depending on your skill level, the Nightmaric spawn will get a percentage of your attributes including attack speed. So, we really suggest that you also focus on attack speed items somehow. Our item build focuses on objective gaming on pushing. Do take note that enemies can earn gold from your Nightmaric spawn. So make sure to make it disperse when not needed by going too far away from it. Your first skill can also be used to kill jungle monsters faster. We have the former top global Zhask master to show us an efficient spot to place the Nightmaric spawn. See, the spawn was able to reach both jungle monsters. Casting the spawn on this spot will make you kill 2 jungle monsters, with the price of 1 cast only. You can also cast it on these spots to reach 2 jungle monsters as well. Zhask's second skill is what you need to stun enemies. When not using your ultimate skill, the only way to stun enemies is when your mental missile hits the same target with your Nightmaric spawn.
You have slain an enemy. Initiate retreat.
Your Nightmaric spawn shoots mental missile on the direction it is facing. So, if it's attacking an enemy, the Nightmaric spawn will shoot at the direction of the target. When using your ultimate, you just have to aim this skill properly. Enemies hit by the mental missile will be stunned.
An enemy has been slain.
Zhask's third skill is what you need to damage and slow down enemies.
Under attack.
Setting this during team fights is a big thing, since enemies won't even notice they stepped on it until they do so. Being slowed down by this can really help your team have an advantage in team fights. When fused with your spawn, the count of the hive clones are pretty scary, especially when one target eats all of the clones head-on. Zhask's ultimate skill is mostly your vital skill in team fights and pushing. You can easily push turrets with your Nightmaric spawn and your ultimate skill. Aside from its enhanced effects on your Nightmaric spawn and skills, this can also save you from dying. Take a look on this scenarios. As you can see, I used my ultimate skill to save me from dying. In some scenarios, I was able to fight back and even kill the enemy. Some scenario just made me escape from the enemy without dying. The point is, you can use your ultimate skill not just for team fights but also to save yourself. In terms of combo for Zhask in team fights, we follow a simple combo for Zhask. First, it's better to release all your skills before using your ultimate. As we mentioned earlier, all the cooldown of your skills will reset, but it still depends on the situation. On this scenario, we didn't use all our skills, because we are waiting for enemies to be lured in my trap. So in this scenario, I'll be using my first skill to set my Nightmaric spawn. Then, I use Inspire to make my attack speed faster. With the help of Inspire, your Nightmaric spawn's attacks will be faster as well. Then, I now use my ultimate skill. Now, I use my third skill and shoot it to the enemy. Having the enemy catch the swarm of hive clones will definitely rip them off. Then, I use my second skill to stun the enemy. If you need to reposition yourself, you can use your first skill to respawn on the designated spot. Then, if you need to chase enemies, point your ultimate to the direction you want to get off. Then, use any available skill necessary on your situation. Let's take a look on Master's gameplay of Zhask. He casted the spawn and used his ultimate skill inside the team fight. Then, he repositioned the spawn to cater more enemies and eventually killed them.
Maniac.
Additional tip, your ultimate skill may save you from dying, but it doesn't mean that the enemies will let you ride the spawn easily.
Blood.
Take a look on this scenario. Even the computer is smart enough to stun me when casting my ultimate. This happened for more than 3 times in a custom game with a bot.
Enemy dominating.
It's so shameful to share. But do take note that stun effects hinders you from riding your spawn, making you waste your precious cooldown.
Enemy godlike.
Another thing to take note is that, when you have a damage per second effect applied on you by enemies before fusing with the spawn, you will still be damaged by that. Take a look on this scenario. Lunox has applied magic worship damage per second effect on me before fusion with the spawn. As you can see, I died inside the spawn. So in short, fusion doesn't make you fully protected from damage.
Slain.
The tips I mentioned are just some of the ways you can use Zhask. This video just guides you on how to use Zhask the Kurumi way. We also thank Master for being with us in this boot camp. And also, we also thank Josette and her squad for being here with us again. Follow her on her Facebook page for more Mobile Legends gaming streams. So, once again, this is Kurumi and that's how you use Zhask. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like and share this video. Also subscribe to my channel for more contents by clicking on the subscribe button below. For our skin giveaway events, check out the community tab for the giveaway event post. See you on the next Mobile Legends Bootcamp. Cheers!